Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, o buenas noches, and welcome to today's video. So, are you struggling with knowing how to properly formulate sentences in Spanish? No worries. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to do just that. My name is Nate. I've been learning Spanish for more than 11 years now, and I've been teaching for more than 5 on my website, SpanishNate.com. And if you're interested in learning more Spanish than me, make sure to click the link in the video description where you can join our Spanish community. It is seriously awesome. We have hundreds of students, and I promise you will learn Spanish faster, and you will learn a very beautiful Spanish if you check it out. Thank you so much. So let's take a look. First off, you need to understand that in Spanish, the typical structure is almost always subject, verb, object. For example, yo compré el pastel. Yo is the subject, compré is the verb, and el pastel is the object. Now, notice, I put these in parentheses. Why? Well, because it's not always that native Spanish speakers are going to use that subject pronoun. They might just say compré. Because if I understand conjugation rules, then I know, oh right, if I say compré, that means I bought. So I can just say compré el pastel. All right, we'll just add in the yo for extra context. Okay, but that is the basic sentence structure in Spanish. Subject, verb, object. Boom. Awesome. So you can invert the subject and the verb to ask a question for emphasis and when using verbs like gustar. So, for example, I'm going to come over here. Siempre me decía mi mamá que era especial. My mom used to always tell me that I was special. And I like to think I'm still special. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so now you can see that we've switched the subject and the verb. Siempre me decía mi mamá que era especial. And it's very common that we do this when using verbs like gustar. For example, a mi hermano le gustan los perros, for example. So now, a mi hermano is going at the beginning, okay? Now, when it comes to adjectives, why do we say la casa grande and not la grande casa? Well, in Spanish, adjectives come after nouns. So remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing, and an adjective is modifying that noun. So, la casa grande, the big house, okay? So that's the general rule in Spanish. The adjective comes after the noun. Now, what about something like mi mejor amigo or tiene pocos amigos? Technically, these are adjectives. So why are they going before the noun? Good question. Well, we have different kinds of adjectives in Spanish. Ones like possessive, demonstrative, or demonstrative, whatever you want to pronounce that as, and limiting. So in this case, words like mejor, pocos, peor, those fall under this category, okay? Possessive, demonstrative, and limiting, okay? So when you hear a word like mejor, peor, these kind of comparative adjectives, we're going to put them before the noun. But when in doubt, put the adjective after the noun, okay? La casa grande, la casa azul, what have you, okay? Awesome. Now, let's take a look at adverbs, okay? Adverbs typically come after verbs. So in this case, hablas would be the verb, demasiado would be the adverb. So, hablas demasiado, you speak too much. Hablas demasiado. Here's our adverb, it's coming after the verb, hablas. Now, adverbs almost always go before adjectives. I know this is getting a little confusing, but I promise it's not too tricky. Adverbs go before adjectives. So for example, here is our adjective, cansado, right? I'm cansado. And here is our adverb, muy. Estoy muy cansado. In the same way that we would say in English, right? I am very tired, okay? The basic thing to remember here is subject, verb, object. If you can just remember that, it will make your life much easier. Of course, there are certain exceptions, which we covered in this quick video, but hopefully now you're feeling a bit more confident and understanding that it really is that simple. Subject, verb, object. Now, in today's lesson, I'm not going to cover things like object pronouns, so things like le and lo. I've covered that in previous videos here on the channel, but anyhow, I know this is a quick and short video, but I hope that it's provided value to you. If it has, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, share with your friends and your enemies, And like I said, if you'd like to learn more Spanish from me, check out our Spanish community. It is seriously awesome. Click the link in the video description. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment on this video. Bueno, muchas gracias. Espero que tengas muy buen día y nos vemos muy pronto. Hasta luego.